Okay, hi and welcome back. I'm Mr. Steinberg and welcome to Clarinet Lesson number 3. Congratulations for getting this far. So you now have, this is all built and ready to go, and you're going to set this aside. Your reed is on your mouthpiece, and you carefully put the cap on to protect that reed while you assemble the rest of the clarinet. So the first thing you need to do is find the piece that has the cork on both ends. One end right here, and on the other end, the cork on both ends. And this is the upper section of the clarinet. So you take this out first, and you take out your handy squishy cork grease and put a little bit around the corks like we did before. Now there's 2 corks. You don't need a lot. People tend to put too much on it. And then if you like the squishy cool feeling of that, then you do it with your fingers. Remember not to use it on your lips or anywhere else, because it probably tastes bad. There you go. Now your clarinet's greased up and ready to go. Then you set that down for a moment and take your lower joint, your lower section, and put cork grease on that piece as well. Squish that around, okay? Now at this point, you can just put the bell on, because the bell's easy. This is the bell, and it goes on the piece, the lower joint, that only has 1 cork. If you do that now, there's no confusion. So you just carefully do that. The part that you want to be careful of is you never grip around those keys right there, because if you're not thinking about it and you grab those keys and squeeze real hard, you'll bend them. So you don't want to grab there. Nor do you want to do that around these keys right here. Same deal. If you grab these real hard and squeeze to get this on, you might bend those keys. So just try to find a place to hold on the clarinet that doesn't look like you'll bend any keys, and just don't grab it too hard. Just do that lightly. If it doesn't go on easily, you might want to put more cork grease on and then just slightly twist back and forth. And I've got my hand right here where there's really no keys. Okay. So now we assemble the upper joint to the lower joint. And this is where you want to connect the bridge keys, so that this key on this part right here lands on top of, see if you can see it here, lands on top of that key there. That's the landing pad. So what you have to do is you have to press down this key right here so that that little spaceship lifts up, right like that. You lift up that spaceship and you land it on the landing pad. So you got to find the landing pad first. I'm trying to aim it. You're going to aim it for that piece right there, okay? So you find the 2 pieces. Make sure you can see this. Notice I'm lifting that piece up, and then you just twist gently back and forth until that piece lands on the landing pad. Once you know it's in place, then it lands. Okay, so again, you lift it up, twist it together, aiming those 2 pieces, and then they should line up right like that, and then, see if I can do that again, and then it lands right there on that landing pad. That's what lines up your clarinet. So now you should have your keys all aligned in a row. If you did it wrong, it won't look like that. Like if you put it together like this, you'll see the keys are out of alignment. So that's not right. So then you have to press down this key right here, that key right there, and that lifts up that little spaceship, and then you just slide it over so it goes underneath that and lines up those keys. So you want the keys to line up. Okay, so the main thing is when you're putting it together, just try not to grab all these keys. There's a lot of keys on a clarinet, and you don't want to bend them because that will affect it in a bad way. So just be careful not to grab those as you're putting it together. So now the assembled clarinet with the barrel and the mouthpiece on top, you just slip that on there. The reed goes on the side that has just the 1 key. Not this side, but the side you're going to be on is going to be the side with that 1 key, and that's how the reed goes on there, and that just lines up. Okay? So when you play it, now you're ready, just like you played this first piece. Teeth on top, lip on the bottom, mouth firm all the way around it, chin up. Now you put it with the clarinet and hold it for now on the top and the bottom just so you don't touch any keys, and you'll hear the note G. G, that's the note you're going to hear for clarinet, which is an F on piano. If you hear other sounds like this, then just stop blowing so hard. Okay, put your chin back up, like I explained to you before. Your lip on that reed, teeth on top, and you're just going to blow gently. A lot of times the first sound people get is this. And that's because this lip is not pressing against the reed. So that lip has to feel like it's giving a little bit of pressure to the reed against your teeth. So lip and teeth kind of push together on these parts of the mouthpiece, just like that. And I'm not really blowing that hard to get that sound, so don't blow too hard yourself and you'll get that sound. Again, overblow and you'll get that sound. Put your chin down and you'll get that sound, and we don't really want that. It won't be in tune with the rest of the band. It doesn't sound too good. So again. Okay, so that's the assembled clarinet. Congratulations, that's the end of lesson number 3.